for this trap shit. Sergeant Smack make it backflip. Telly Hank it with the action. With the Vato speaking Spanish. Frank Matthews, how I vanish. Poof. Came back like I'm King Tut. Gold BBS is on a beamer. When Fat Cat was 10 queens up. Ball off the profit, not the re-up. Fly like Puerto Rican Jesus. Uptown like I'm Baby Maine. Just caught a touchdown from the Bay.
We have an update for you on the case of a body found in a barrel on the beach in Malibu. TMZ reporting that the case might be connected to the murder of rapper Pop Smoke.
Yes, you guys, detectives are revealing a little bit more information about this victim tonight. They tell us that he is an adult black male. They tell us that he was unclothed at the time that he was found. However, no ID has been released yet. A startling discovery at Malibu Lagoon State Beach. A man's body inside a barrel bobbing in the water.
Approximately 10:10 this morning, Los Angeles County lifeguards discovered a 55-gallon drum floating inside the Malibu Lagoon here at Malibu State Park. And they pulled it to shore, and inside they discovered a deceased human body.
Detectives tell us that same black barrel with markings on the side saying it contained a printing company chemical was also spotted Sunday afternoon by a park employee floating in the same lagoon.
They got in a kayak and went out to get it, brought it to shore. Apparently it was too heavy and they didn't want to open it, so they left it on shore.
Detectives think whoever this man is met his fate fairly recently.
From what I did see, the foot, it didn't look to me like it was decomposed or been there a long time.
These beachgoers on vacation from Ohio were stunned to hear the news.
I thought it was crazy. We just got here, went to go to the beach, and we found out there was a body hit in the barrel.
I said, I'm going to take you to the most beautiful beach I know, Malibu. It's like known for the surfing capital of the world. And as soon as we pull in, pay the parking fee and walk up there, they tell us what happened. And next thing I know, they're putting up tape and we're in the crime scene.
A large portion of the beach was shut down for much of the day. The coroner's team finally arrived, pulled the barrel from the water, removed the man's body from it, and then took the body and the barrel away for further investigation.
I feel sorry for the guy or whoever's in there, but I mean, I don't know. I was wondering if it washed up, if somebody put him in there somewhere else and it washed up with the tide, or if it happened here. But
And that is certainly the question on everyone's mind, including investigators who are trying to come up with the answer. Now, they say that since this story broke, they've received numerous calls on this case. They're also scouring this area, which is right across from the Country Mart here, to see if there's any security video. For now, reporting live in Malibu, Mary Beth McDade. We'll send it back to you guys in the studio.
The barrel was discovered at Malibu Lagoon State Beach 6 days ago. The coroner identified the body inside as 32-year-old Javonnta Murphy, an aspiring rapper. TMZ is reporting that Murphy is the brother of one of the 5 people arrested for the 2020 murder of rapper Pop Smoke. He was killed during a robbery in the Hollywood Hills. TMZ says investigators are currently looking into the possibility that Murphy's murder might have been a retaliation killing for Pop Smoke's murder.
Now, is this a case of you pay with your life for the sins of your brother, or just some whole other shit? Yo, what up though? Shay's Popalot. We back on mob business. Now, we definitely don't get here much, but we on our way to the Malibu coast with it. So y'all know protocol. If we got any of our G's tapped in from Malibu, y'all run that comment box up. Now, it's been about a week or so since the internet was brought to a frenzy when a 55-gallon drum would wash up on shore at about 8 a.m. at a place known to have the best surf waves on the West Coast. And after their preliminary investigation, authorities would identify the body as 32-year-old Javonnta Murphy, who was said to be an aspiring musician from the Salmar area of Los Angeles. Now, very early on, the investigators would say that it didn't look like Mr. Murphy's body had been in the water for too long due to the lack of decomposition. And it was fairly recently, maybe a day or two ago, when the Los Angeles County Coroner's Office would determine the cause of death of Javonnta Murphy, who, according to online reports, died due to a gunshot in the head, leading the preliminary autopsy report to list the manner of death as a homicide, with the police department saying that the case remained open. And in a case where you have to think there's no way that it could get any more high profile than this, as it's not every day that a 55-gallon drum with a body stuffed in it is washing up ashore on the beaches of Malibu. Just 5 days after the murder was first reported by KTLA 5, TMZ would break the news that Javonnta Murphy had just so happened to be the older brother of Jaquan Murphy, who was one of 5 men who were initially arrested in the home invasion murder of Pop Smoke. Early on in the investigation of the homicide of the New York rapper, authorities would arrest 5 adults and 3 juveniles for the crime, with Jaquan Murphy being one of the adults. Now, the 4 other individuals would go on to be charged with the crime, with one of the juveniles pleading guilty to involuntary manslaughter and receiving a 4-year and 2-month sentence. But as of Jaquan Murphy, who was taken into custody in suspicion of the murder, was eventually later cleared of all charges. But just as a lot of us that are familiar to the streets know, not all death sentences are handed down by the courts. Now, with seeing how gruesome the murder of Javonnta Murphy played out, I could see how it would be easy for a lot of people to connect that with the murder of Pop Smoke that his brother was connected with. But me playing devil's advocate, what's the possibility of his homicide being tied to a situation that he probably had going on his own self? But with it having all the makings of a mafia hit, it's hard for even me to play devil's advocate, y'all. But y'all know how I go. I just tell a story. Y'all the ones that give the insight. So I'm definitely going to need the streets in the comment box to let me know what kind of situation was this. Y'all make sure y'all hit the red bell and subscribe button right under this video so y'all know when this real trill spill shit is dropping. Y'all get in the comment box below and flood it. Like I said, y'all let me know what cities y'all tuned in from, where I need to go to next, what stories I missed, what gangsters I need to cover, what I got wrong, all of that. Tap in with me directly. Instagram, Twitter, POP_A_LOT. If y'all are sending those stories on Instagram, I definitely want y'all to leave y'all YouTube handles so I can credit y'all for these stories. And y'all know the rundown. I'm going to be back before y'all know it. Shay's Popalot. Man, salute the almighty mob.